So hello everybody and welcome to the second episode of Banished. It's a little bit shitty weather, it's raining and I hope none of our villagers will get sick. Because last episode we got some diseases and that wasn't fun. Some of our people died and that's just too bad. So far it seems like our crop fields are doing fine. We're getting our crops and I just hope winter isn't coming too early this time, because then our crops will have got some problems. So, in the last episode I talked with you guys about the organization of this village. So I wanted to have a little bit a market and a living area on the left side, and I wanted the industrial side on the left. So we have got those two things apart from each other, and I think it's now time to add some extra houses to our little town. So we just place it like that, and then we can add our little road right there and make this a double road, so there will be going twice as many villagers over that road now. So I make some kind of little shape around here. Why I'm doing this? Well, I've got no idea. But I guess I will just be placing something nice right there in the middle. And it seems like we have no more space left. So for now, let's just have a look at the town services. I haven't been looking at these for quite a while, but it seems like we've got a well, which will provide water, some schoolhouse where we can educate our citizens so they will be more productive, and that's going to be something very helpful in the future, I guess, because educated people for life. And then we've got the hospital, and this one I actually needed just in the last episode. Then we've got a town hall, the chapel and the cemetery, where we can place our dead elderly. So for now we will just be placing a well, and look at this. This place is still coming quite handy now, because we can place a well right there. And then we just pick our roads and we place it over. And there you've got it. So what else do we've got? So the town hall is a little bit too big. The schoolhouse won't fit there either. Then we've got our little chapel, and that's also again too big. But we can put our graveyard right next to the corner here. But it seems like it's too small. And that's too bad. That's too bad, guys. So I think we will just have to wait some extra time, and maybe we find something what we can place there, but for now it seems like we can't place anything. So to make this a little bit nicer, I guess we just leave it for now and we come back to it another time. So one thing that I do want to build, that is the hospital. The hospital is going to be important for us because we have already seen some diseases. And look at this, it fits perfectly. So now I just hope they will be starting on building the civilian area. Our food's going well, and look at this, our training post is finally finished. So those builders do at least their job. So what can we find in here? So we can trade items, we can purchase them, like meat, fruits, vegetables, herbs, and all kind of things like that. And this is what we have at this very moment. So we can set the desired number, which will then be stored at the trading post. So I think at this moment we've got a lot of potatoes, so 200 potatoes at the trading store won't be a problem. And then we can start trading those, I guess. Or we can't. So I guess I will just be searching for one way to fix this in the next episode, but for now we will just leave it like this. And yeah, I'm quite disappointed that I don't know how to trade yet, but we will find out somehow. And for now, let's just not bother in that trading post. So this time we are running at 5 times the normal speed, and we're going to speed it up to 10 times, just to see how fast it's going, and hope that they will be starting the builds very soon. So the fruit trees will not fit in there, so that's too bad. So I like to keep some kind of structure in the city, and that's why I will be placing the gatherer's hut right in the middle of the forest, because it's definitely going to gather all kinds of little plants and mushrooms and all that kind of shit. So yeah, that's why I just want to have it close to the forest, because the forest has many of those plants and mushrooms. So there are at this moment 19 jobs available as builder, and that's a lot. And I don't think we will be using so many, but we did get one more human, and we can place him anywhere we want. So for now I think it's best to have, at last, let's have a look, one herbalist. So they are starting the crops again, and I hope we will get a large amount of crops this year. So what happened here? So the only question that remains, what are the tools necessary for this? So I guess we will have to build a tailor or a blacksmith. But the blacksmith is already being built so far. We just need to gather a little bit more stone, and then that will be fine. So to gather that stone, I'm just going to select an extra area which will be removed. So we are now halfway through the episode, and not so much has happened so far. Our dogs, they look pretty, and the rest is all being built, and what to do about it. So I hope this isn't going to give us some trouble, because no more materials to work there means we're getting some trouble in the houses. I just hope they will not be freezing to death as winter strikes. But it seems like he's back on his job again. Or not. The sign appears again. So finally they began building the blacksmith. So why not add one blacksmith? And it's finished. But still, this one also has a problem. It needs iron and logs. And at this very moment we've got 0 logs. So that's where we have got our problem. So we need to gather some logs, and for that we have to chop down this entire forest. And that's what we are going to do immediately. Also, we are going to look for some iron. And yes, we found some over there. So it seems like our little village is starting to live again. 2 new builds have been built. One is the blacksmith and one is a wooden house. So the villagers will be happy with that. And our wood chopper is again working his job. Also, the blacksmith started making his tools. And things are going as we want them to go. So these deer, they are not scared. Look at how close they come to the village. Well, that might be a future improvement, or maybe they can let the little villagers interact with them. That will be nice. I just like having the possible ideas of how to improve games to make them even more fabulous, because games are awesome, and thinking together to improve them, that's even more awesome, because our ideas and inspiration will eventually lead to the new games. For example, when we very much want a certain game to be also on the PC and not only on the PS4 or the Xbox, we come up for it and eventually we make it happen. We make it happen that we get the game on the PC. So we as gamers, we can do a lot, that's for sure. So I think I will now be building a forester lodge. Right there. So this will help us get a certain amount of food every day. And I think that will be pretty helpful in the future. So it seems like we do not have got a lot of iron. So we can try to find just a few more. And it seems like, ooh, we just found the Iron Heaven. And again, our lodge amount is getting low. So we take out just a few more trees. And when I say that, it seems like twice our iron is low. So that's kind of strange. So I think we will just let them build the very last buildings we selected to build for them. Because if we are going too fast for them, it's not going to work out well. We just want to do it step by step and we must not haste it. So a merchant has arrived. So can we look at this? We can buy all kinds of seeds. And which of them will be perfect? So I want to buy pumpkin seeds, but also I want some wheat seeds, because wheat, that's just a main resource. Corn as well. So I hope we will get it. So one squash seed costs 2,500. But we want to sell potatoes to him, but apparently he doesn't want them. Because its value is 0. So that's a little bit too bad. So I guess we will also be storing some firewood, some garbage, and maybe some fish. And there the merchant goes. I hope we sold something to him, but I don't know. So it seems like we are reaching the end of this episode. And as we progress through the game, we can see our little town improving. So first we just started off with the storage barn and the stockpile. Then we added these wonderful crop fields, the woodcutter, some houses, the fishing dock and the trading post. And then in this episode we've got some new various houses. Also we have got a blacksmith, and in the forest they are building the gatherer's hut and the forester lodge, and it's going to be great. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. I did, and if you liked it a lot, be sure to follow up the experience next time, because it's going to be a lot of fun here in Banished.